I'm getting there. Alrighty. 9:16. Where's the time gone?
Time flies. I can't believe it's almost Christmas. That's wild. So,
Look at you chippering in the mood.
I'm working on it. I chugged an energy drink before I came down here, so I'm
rubbing
ready.
off on you. I am rubbing off.
They're so bad for you, but here we are.
Not good.
So
I mean, that's why I was talking the other day. I said I really need this break just for that alone, because it's going to be rough for, I think, 3 days after I stop these energy drinks. Well, I remember I was telling you last week, like, I look like a bus hit me. And I felt like one too, and all of a sudden I was realizing it was my energy drink consumption, because I didn't drink energy drinks during the weekend, and I literally could not move. Yeah,
literally. No, it affects you. It affects you pretty hardcore.
This is the most disgusting. Remember last time I had a nasty one too?
It was bad last time, yeah.
Maybe I'm just not this is just not a good one.
What flavor is that?
So... I wasn't joking. Did you think? So I went up to Mike and I said, Mike, what do you think Swedish? I always had a tough time saying this one as a kid. Swedish fish tastes like as a drink, and he said probably not good.
Yeah.
And it's probably not good.
That's rough. That's unfortunate. That's interesting. Wouldn't have expected that, but what do you know?
Oh, I know it's not good.
Well, you learn something new every day for next week.
Hey, we are fresh off the Christmas party.
Yeah, that's wild.
It was fun. I really did enjoy it. It was a good time.
Me too, yeah. We went to, was it Westport Social? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, my old stomping grounds almost.
Yeah, you know where we're at.
I was trying to get us on the air. I thought if we could kind of get on there buzzed and really let them know who RiverBender is, we could have gotten some ratings.
That would have been fun.
They didn't allow it.
Next year.
And I kept trying.
We'll try again soon. But no, it was a fun time. We played some games and we had some lunch, and it was just nice to hang out with everybody.
Yeah, but I'm tired of doing that because I always lose.
Yeah, you
know,
do.
like...
No, I get it. I'm not good at this either. It just is. It's all about the fun, though. It's about the spirit.
God dang.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I told you I'm caffeinated. I'm like ready to go today. So
Sydney did something nice for this holiday season. It doesn't mean she's doing it currently.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
No, but so like at first, I thought. Playing some basketball with Ashley, I thought I can do this. I'm feeling good.
Are you a basketball person?
No.
Yeah.
No, I was always I just not for me.
That's fair enough. I'm not a sporty.
I'm a sports guy, just not basketball. Yeah. Like I can hang in. Well, and I was fine with baseball until these kids started throwing like 108 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's like no, thank you.
There comes a point when you're playing baseball or softball or whatever where everyone gets really good. All of a sudden.
And that's like no, thank you. Yeah. I don't want to get hit by a bullet at 110 miles an hour.
I'm with you on that.
I'm just too much of a whiner. But no, so I thought I could do better. I was gonna win in this basketball. Mm-hmm. No, she smoked me. I mean,
she was really good.
She was on fire.
Yeah, she really handled it.
Well, then Mike hustles me in shuffleboard or bocce ball.
Oh, did he really?
And all my Italian heritage went out of the window. It's like, what the heck, CJ? Seriously, he goes, I've never played bocce ball. Did you see his technique?
No, I did not. That's wild.
Here's everybody else, kind of just underhanded.
Yeah.
Mike comes up here all of a sudden, little wrist action, puts some backspin on the sucker, and just lands them perfectly. Went on a 3-game winning streak.
Wow, that's impressive. I missed that.
I was hustled.
Playing ping pong. No, I'm so sorry about that. That's rough. And it just adds to the tension in the room. So that's rough. That's rough.
But yeah, it was really fun. I had a lot of good.
Yeah, it was fun. No, it was nice to hang out with everybody and just have kind of a nice experience with the RiverBender team. So.
I was more sober this year than last year.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah, I was really proud of that. Last year was a little rough. I needed some help getting home, but this year I was okay. I held my own.
Good for you.
Well, I came back to it. I think on the bus ride back or the ride back.
No, I could see that. It kind of came together. Yeah. Me and Nancy were talking about that because you looked a little tired. And we're he's all talk. Yeah. you bounced back, though.
I did.
That's
good. Ready. I was pretty worn out. Well, remember, I was out until I was late night before, so I was I kind of just picked up where I left off.
You had a lot going on for a couple of days in a row.
No, just 12 hours. Just 12 hours. Like a Mack truck for short distances, But yeah, so You are not a Grinch.
Well, here's the thing. So I wrote a couple weeks ago about being kind of Grinchy during the holiday season, and I'm sorry, like I don't mean to be Scrooge, but I just don't thrive during the holiday season. My mindset song right now, I'm listening to River by Joni Mitchell like all the time. Have you heard that song?
Healthy?
No, it's not. It's so good though. It's so good though. Such a good song.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's kind of my mindset. But that being said, recently me and a friend did something to give back, and that was just a really nice experience to do something to help somebody else, and that kind of changed my mindset completely on the whole thing and just reminded me that's really the reason for the season, right? So that's what it's all about.
So what'd you do?
Well, okay, so
this is what I was trying to figure out here. Okay, because you've covered a lot of this stuff. So were you like a part of one of the things you covered?
Well, not quite. So what I did, me and my friend, we and I wasn't sure. I struggled to write this a little bit because I didn't want to be like, look at this cool thing I did and how cool is this?
See, you're too much like me. You just got to throw it out there and say, listen, this is what Sydney does for Christmas. What did you guys bring to the table?
So you know the angel trees that Salvation Army does? We went to Walmart and we took 2 names off the tree and we shopped for some kids.
It's incredible.
And it was really cool and it was a really great experience.
Why aren't you talking about that?
Well, I didn't. It's not about me.
It isn't. No, I get it though. But you know that's really cool because I think the more times young people see young people doing that, it inspires them to do it.
That's true.
Talk about that stuff.
Well, that's the thing too. I before. I was just kind of like a selfish person.
But it's true. Because I hate those people that literally despise and shake with rage when I see somebody go up to a homeless person with a camera and it's like, oh, here's the sandwich I'm giving you. Oh God, just pisses me. I get so mad.
Ridiculous.
So mad. I get what you're saying here. So you don't want to come off that way, but I think it's great to highlight, just what you did because it is cool.
Well, it was cool. It was a great experience. And like I said, I was just kind of like before this, I didn't have too much to give in the past. And I was just kind of selfish and self-centered in the way that just all young people are kind of self-centered.
I don't think you could ever be selfish. I kind of just gauging from you. Like, you don't really look like a selfish person.
I appreciate that. But no, you know what I mean though? You're just like, not like Scrooge, but like just the way all young people are kind of self-centered, Yeah. And so anyway, but this year
the older I get, it's getting worse.
Yeah, really? I don't disagree with you. There's some balance for sure. But no, definitely this year, just being able to do something like that. And it just took us like an hour to do. And it just was really easy. And I dropped off the stuff at the Salvation Army and they were really happy to get it. And it was just a really nice experience to do and to know that we were making someone else's Christmas, a little bit better. Me and all my Grinchiness.
Let's start a nonprofit. Riverbender Cares.
That'd be fun. I'm so down for that.
There we go. See, John? We're spreading Christmas cheer to all who hear.
That'd be so fun.
I'm ready for that. So, have you ever, you covered the Angel Tree program before?
Yeah, okay. So basically how I learned about it is I went to the Salvation Army during their community Christmas toy sorting, and they were talking about it, and they said, this is going really well, but what we really need right now is angel trees, because we still have a lot of names on these lists. So me and my friend decided to do a little, what we could do, which was that. But, I think the Angel Tree program is over now, but there are still, for people out there who are, wanting to donate or help out right now, there are still a ton of people who could use some help right now. You just covered Caritas, I want to say.
Don't do this to me.
Caritas?
So
I don't know how to pronounce it. I know everything about the organization.
Caritas.
Okay, so
no, it's Caritas. I'm not being funny about it because I always do that too. And it's a mental thing for me.
And there comes a point where I just can't say it.
It's just like there's a mental tongue twister.
Absolutely. And they're a great organization, but they have...
She was a good guess, actually.
Yeah, she really was. Yeah, so we just got an article out about that based on CJ's interview with them, and they have 15 kids left who need Christmas gifts out in the Riverbend. So that's a great example of the things we can do. And we had a story a couple of weeks ago or a week ago about a realtor, Sherry Gilliland.
Oh, yeah, did they ever get a resolution?
Yeah, I think that got better. So she gets toys for all these kids in DCFS, and she just through a complete accident just lost a bunch of them on the transportation. Her tailgate was down, and just a complete accident could have happened to anybody, And so anyway, we wrote a story about that and kind of rallied the community to do something about that too, and everybody came forward and donated. So there's another great chance to donate.
Are we doing a follow up to that?
Yeah,
cool. I want to know more. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I'll let you know. So,
thank you. I'm excited.
But
now.
anyway, so there's just a ton of opportunities if you have anything to give. Or also, we are actually on December 24th. There's going to be a story published highlighting about 40 volunteer opportunities across the Riverbend area. So year round, these organizations need help all the time, and so and I really searched and tried to find a wide variety. So whether you like helping horses or children or the elderly or whatever your situation is, yeah,
Legendary Mustang Sanctuary.
There we go. Yeah. And so all of these organizations need help. And so if you can donate time or money or whatever, here's a great chance to do so.
Yeah.
So that article will publish December 24th. So I'm excited about that.
Well, and I think there's nothing better sometimes than, because let's be honest, there's always those times where as kids we become a little bit hateful for a little bit, and instead of yelling, go ahead and take your child out there to some of these nonprofits and put them to work for a few hours and just see what's going on and volunteer your time.
Absolutely.
That'll get the hatefulness out of your heart. Hey, you want to see my final Christmas gift I just bought?
do.
Look at this. Robo Rails. All the kids got robots this year.
That's awesome.
I hope they aren't watching the show.
Yeah.
But look at this. So you build your own little robo monorail system.
Oh, that's so cool.
And here's where I went all out. I'm so proud I won. Everyone got the same amount spent on them, too.
Smart.
I was able to literally cap it at the darn penny.
Good for you. That's awesome.
Within like 2 cents. So just for all the, perfectionists out there.
That's hard to do, too.
Thank
The
you.
Christmas shopping around this time of year.
Oh, man. You know what helped me? Local businesses.
Oh, absolutely.
Seriously. I just went down the road. I just walked down 3rd Street one day for lunch, and I got all my Christmas shopping done.
No, we talked about that before.
It was amazing.
I'm going this afternoon during lunch to go do some finalized
it's a
shopping.
Great thing. I just went to Madeline. I stopped down and saw another person, and then because I can't say it's just because people will know what I got.
Yeah,
for
right.
Christmas.
You gotta be.
But it was fun. It was really fun.
It's so fun to. It sounds cheesy, but it is so fun to shop local, just because the stuff they have is so unique. For
and they actually care that you're there.
And and you know that you're helping somebody locally.
Did
in the
you
community.
hear me go off on that J.C. Penney guy yesterday in my office?
Did. It was very tense for a second there.
Oh man, I was having some fun. If there's just something about being $4.
Yeah.
There was a $4 fee from somewhere that they didn't tell me about, and they hit my credit score. Never told me I had $4 due.
I'm so sorry. It sounds stressful, but no, I heard you in your office, and I was like,
here's
oh
what happened. So the first phone call went great a couple of days ago, just absolutely wonderful. Then all of a sudden, I get a phone call back from well, actually, the credit, there's a little bit of a dispute. I'm like, what dispute? What interest is there on $0 of a balance? They go, it wasn't actually our fault. You owed interest. I go, how do I owe interest when I paid off the balance in full?
Yeah,
how does that make sense?
That's a good point. I don't get that. But you know what?
So I spread him some Christmas cheer.
There you go. So it all works out. But it was.
I said Merry Christmas multiple times.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you. I'm glad you finalized in your own way. Merry Christmas. So
Oh man. With that being said, though, did it make you feel better?
Yeah, it did.
Seriously.
Yeah, no, seriously. It was definitely just this moment of this is really what it's about. And it was getting out of my own head about the holidays and stuff like that, and just being this is for somebody else. This is a chance to help the community and help kids who really could use it. And that's what it is all about. So that's the kind of the why I wanted to write about it in the first place. Not to be look at this thing I did, but to be look at how this can change your entire mindset if you are able to and willing to give your time or money or whatever you got, Yeah. So yeah, it's really neat. And my resolution, and we're going to talk about resolutions next week, so I won't say too much.
Oh, you even look at that. You even have because we have to tape that.
Yeah, right. I know exactly what the vlogs are going to be for the next couple weeks for the first time ever. But so we're not going to get too much into it. But my resolution is to do a little bit more for the community, and so I'm trying to get into that mindset now and early and start off.
Where are you going to find the time for that?
I don't know. That's the problem.
It's a great idea, but you are working quite a bit.
I don't know. That's the problem. Finding the time to do these things is hard.
See, that's the thing that I'm running into.
Yeah.
Because I want to do all of these things, and I just can't right now. Because I think I did too much and burnt myself out, burnt the fuse in August, and man, you don't want to do that.
That's very real. I don't know I don't really know. That's a whole other conversation to have, the balance between taking care of yourself and doing for others, and because that is a form of self-care too, is to help other people.
Yeah.
But it definitely
not
is
good
a little
when
bit.
you look pale white in the middle of July, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit exhausting too to do too much. So I don't know.
Be careful.
Yeah,
I'm looking out for you.
I appreciate that.
Okay, what was the favorite story of the year?
The favorite story of the year. Wow, that's a hard one.
Who was your favorite person to talk to?
That's a hard one too.
When it comes to working on stories.
Oh, that's hard because there are so many interesting people. We talk about this every week. There's just so many interesting people. I love talking to passionate people who have like really just a hard passion for what they're doing. So that's
Who's the worst?
the worst. I could probably narrow that down. No, I'm just kidding. It was really a good year as far as that stuff goes. And so some interesting stories. I really think the story about the toys, the realtor who found the toys. I think that's a really interesting story and an important one too. So that meant a lot to me to do. I've mentioned before, but talking to Santa Claus a couple of weeks ago was pretty cool. I enjoyed that story a lot.
Yeah, I know the building owners are mad. He scraped the roof when he flew in yesterday.
So watch out. But no, so things like that. Just, you never know who you're going to run into. And that's what I love. And I can't wait for next year to just talk to more people who are doing such cool things in this area, because there are so many people doing really fascinating and passionate and important work here. So that's really cool.
And if you know somebody, send them over our way and we'll talk to them.
Yeah, please do. That'd be awesome.
Sydney, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back, chat for a few more.
Sure.
9:32, we'll take a quick break, come back for more Daily Show on this Friday morning. It's the 20th day of December, 5 days till Christmas.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. Which is good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Microphone, they really aren't that bad, but when I'm a mover, I'm one of those people that, people always think that I'm on something because I'm always like turning around and stuff.
No, you're just energetic.
I think it's the amount of caffeine that's in my. I honestly think that it goes back.
We just circle back, yeah.
I love how this is about Vlog Talk, but it always comes back to my health problem.
Yeah, no, I get it though.
It does have 5 calories per serving though. So
hey, well, you're getting your calories in. That's good. You need them. That's good. That's good.
Alrighty, so. Growing up, what was Christmas like in the Sinks household?
It was very chill. We would make cookies the night before, which we'll probably still do, which is very fun. And
is your brother back home?
Yeah, he's home for the winter break, which is fun. He's actually, I hate to say this, CJ, but he's working at JCPenney's. So so be nice to your JCPenney's workers.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man. I hope it wasn't him on the phone.
No, it wouldn't have been. But be kind when you go into the store.
Yeah, no, the store workers are great.
Yeah, right.
Let me clarify. The store it's the Synchrony Bank people. That's the ones that I was going after yesterday.
So you never know. Be kind. That's a good
They're going to
general
spit
message.
on my shoes when I buy them now. Thanks.
There you go. A good general message. Everyone is so stressed out. Be nice to your retail workers this holiday season.
I saw that. It's like, this was amazing. Okay. And I have never once been the type of person to say something, like get intrude into somebody else. I just never have, but I just kind of witness. But the amount of hateful crap that's been coming out of people's mouths lately has been like at the gas station. This woman got so hateful. I almost said something nasty to her. I mean, really did. But I thought, no, you don't want to be on some local newspaper or some Facebook post because CJ said something nasty to me because he got angry with the way I was talking to somebody else.
It's just ridiculous.
Well, here's the best thing. Can I be honest? Yeah. I'm going to tell you a great story.
No, I'm ready.
There was an individual on a couple of nights ago. It was the night before the Christmas party.
Okay.
That was being an awful human being. And I'll just be honest, it was just a nightmare to be around.
That's horrible.
Like, I wasn't with the individual. I just witnessed, because I was just out and kind of just, sitting across the bar. And I'm like going, God, what a jerk.
Yeah.
Just an awful guy.
That's too bad.
And I'm sure he was a nice person.
Yeah.
And real, sober, but it was just too much.
Yeah, right.
Well, guys, just remember there's a thing called karma. And you could, have a nice, lighthearted conversation with somebody that you're there with, turns into something nasty, and then the next thing you know, you're passed out getting, caught, getting in trouble.
That's not good. That's not good.
Just, it was kind of one of those things where it's like I watched that happen and went, that was CJ 5 years ago. Like, because that's how hateful I was. Oh, I was just the worst. I was so mean when I would go out and just a jerk. And, then you realize life catches up with you. Very randomly, but it eventually does. And I watched that happen in real life. And it was like,
you just grow too.
You grow, but it was like so bizarre to see that happen because you're like, it was like watching my life in a way, because it's like I've been there.
That's a good point.
And it was just like, wow, that was you,
Yeah.
Like that was literally you.
Well, that's interesting too. And I guess you never really know what someone has going on.
Yeah, and I didn't mean to kind of degrade. That's why I didn't even want to talk about what really happened. Just kind of mention somewhat of the situation. But it really was kind of an eye-opener for me to see that in retrospect.
That's a good point, too. Yeah, it's all about that growing and just being like, wow, really at the end of the day, you never know what someone has going on. You never know that person you're being mean to, what they have going on in their life. There's no need to just have that,
Well, it's like, why? I mean, we're all in the... Are we in New York, Sydney? Are we in like some C-suite making millions of dollars a year?
I think about this a lot.
No, we're all on the same boat.
Yeah.
Okay, like seriously, we'd be in the same level of the Titanic. I don't think we all understand that, but we'd pretty much be in that same tier.
That's a great way to remember that.
I've always wondered that. So, are you going to do Angel Tree next year?
Yeah, probably. I think that was a great tradition that we started, and I hope that we are able to do it. Assuming we're able to do it, if we're lucky enough to have the means to do that, then I would love to do that again. So yeah, it was a great experience. So I highly recommend it for anybody who has a couple extra dollars to give to any of these people that we're talking about, or any of the organizations that are coming out on that December 24th list of just volunteer opportunities.
How good for them though to have some recognition around the holidays. That's good.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope hope it just is a reminder. Oh, thank you. I just hope it's a reminder that like this is a great chance to give if you're able to, or volunteer if you're ready to start your New Year's resolutions off on the right start like I am. So it just is a great chance to help out. And it's really cool to see all of the organizations that we have in the Riverbend, because there are so many that are local that are just so interesting and like devoted to such diverse causes and so here to help so many people. So it's really cool.
I think we're having YouTube issues today.
Really? I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, good thing is I don't really care about social media stuff. But if you are on YouTube and you're having some problems, I am really sorry about that. And if you go to RiverBender.com and click on the banner, or just go to one of the other simulcasts, I hope you get some better results. Or just one of those things that kind of happen.
Yeah, you never know.
You know, when you do 5 shows a week, sometimes they just kind of, you never have one that just goes all the way. Well, actually, I've had a pretty good success rate, like a 99.
Yeah, for sure.
99%.
No, you have, but that just is truth too of all things. That goes back to everything else we're talking about, which is just
like on Monday, my camera didn't work.
Know.
I start the show and I had no camera.
Really?
Oh my God, I had to unplug it from the back of this. It's terrible. So what are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, I don't know, honestly. We'll see what happens this weekend.
Whoa. How was A Christmas Carol?
A Christmas Carol. Oh my goodness, it was so good. So I went to A Christmas Carol at Alton Little Theater, and I went to they sold out all their performances. They added one extra show. That's so cool. Yeah. I was able to go to the one extra show, and it was so good.
Did you get the box that said reserved for Sydney Sings?
I did not, unfortunately, but maybe next year. No, it was a great experience, and it was so good. And that's another great experience of like just supporting community arts and stuff like that. Like, I feel like I'm on a soapbox about just supporting the community, but like
it's the energy drink. You're bringing the heat today.
I'm ready. I think it's that, and I think it's Christmas. But just being able to see somebody local do this art opportunity, and I used to volunteer at Alton Little Theater actually briefly, so it was really cool to be back there and see what was going on and see the show go off without a hitch, and it was awesome. Highly recommend going to the show.
We got I'm getting texts out of the. We are not on YouTube today. I'm very sorry for all the ones that are watching on YouTube normally.
That's too bad. Yeah.
All right.
Well, you're learning also that people watch on YouTube a lot, so that's interesting too.
Different stuff. All right. What are you? Gifts all purchased?
Gifts for the most part purchased. I'm going today to get one last thing at my lunch break. I'm gonna go shop local, get one last thing from the community, and I think after that, assuming everything else arrives before Christmas, I will be good to go. So I'm very excited about that. I need to wrap everything still. Haven't started wrapping, so I definitely am at the last minute kind of person when it comes to that. But once everything gets finalized and put under the tree, then I will be able to relax and fully enjoy the holiday season. So it's just a lot of stress too, like the holidays are. So, so highly recommend listening to River by Joni Mitchell and wrapping some gifts and maybe mixing it up every now and then, putting on something happier too.
Man, I am really sorry, guys, that this ain't working today. I feel bad for them. There's 58 people. Okay.
Oh.
Well, hey, have a good rest of your day.
Well, thanks. You too. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Actually, I'll say that to you next week.
I appreciate it.
Hey, with that being, because we got a tape stick. With that being said, a couple of days ago, State's Attorney Tom Hain joined us on the show and had a lot of really good stuff to talk about. Take a quick break. We'll come back and play that conversation for you and see what else I can come up with on this 20th day of December.